thing which I want to share with you is there's a tremendous improvement in the possibility of the Congress candidate, and all the seniors are 100% sure on November 2nd the Congress candidate is going to win in this constituency. There is a tremendous feeling against both the state government as well as against the central government, in spite of the fact that both the ruling party at the center as well as in the state are reportedly spending hundreds of crores of corrupt, shameful money in this constituency. On the contrary, the Congress workers are going from house to house in every village, street by street, telling the voters, interacting with the voters, we don't have money to spend, but we have the goodwill of the people. Every single house you speak to a lady, she is complaining about the hike in prices of petrol, gas, diesel, vegetable, rice. She said life has become miserable in Telangana. Both the Modi government as well as the TRS government in Telangana are responsible for this. The life of the common man has become miserable. In spite of the hundreds of crores both the Modi and KCR are spending, the Congress is 100% going to win this election. We have put forward a young, dynamic, clean student as our representative, as our candidate in this election. The voters are, especially the unemployed youth, farmers, all of them are going decided. Whatever may be the mode of influence which the BJP and KCR are trying, the vote is for the Congress party this time. That is the good feedback that we are getting from the field, and 100% again and again I am repeating, whatever may be the influence the ruling parties at the center and the state are going to try, the Congress candidate is going to win in this by-election. There is absolutely no doubt about that fact. The basic reason is the strong feelings amongst the farmers. The agitations are taking place in different parts of the country. 1 year the farmers are on the streets. 1 year. Modi government does not have the time to speak for 5 minutes. I am repeating, 1 year the farmers are on the streets across the country. Narendra Modi does not have 1 minute to speak to these farmers. 1 minute. And you expect these farmers of this country to vote for him? He is privatizing every large corporate what the Congress government has built over a period of time. Selling out. The economy is in a terribly bad shape. Okay, it may not be relevant to this election, but nevertheless I can tell you, when the Congress had left in 2014, this country was surrounded by friends all across. Be it Bangladesh or be it Nepal or be it Bhutan or be it China. Now you name one country, every single country neighboring India has turned against our country. Foreign relations are failure. Economic front a failure. Only people like Ambani and Adani have survived. What has the common man got? Every day, have you ever thought about it? Every day. It's a world record for Modi. Every day the price of diesel and petrol and gas is increased. Does he have any conscience for that? When the prices increase, maybe Ambani's refinery might benefit. When he does something, Adani might benefit. Not the common man. And he has no moral right to ask for a vote. Now, Etla Rajendra, till 6 months back, he was part of this corrupt thing. There the looters happen, here the protection is happening. Why? Here the loot, he has looted hundreds of crores, that is what is being reported. Now we have switched over to BJP where he gets the protection from central agencies. Nothing else. How can he go with that face to the people to ask for vote? Anybody with a sense of conscience, can he go to the voters and ask the farmers or the poor ladies or the unemployed youth? KCR is only worried of employment for his son, money for his family. I understand yesterday something new, position or something is becoming for his son in the new meeting this is going on. But what about the thousands of unemployed youth in the state? Where is the unemployment? Where is the 2-bedroom house?